You made it. 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 We made it. Another level, another level. We made it. So I was about to wash my face. That's why I have this bandana on my head. It's so lovely. And I was just getting a lot of messaging and just, I was praying and, getting ready for bed. I missed you guys on live. It's been a little over a week. But I had to get on here. When I think about this YouTube space, and it's like I have such a hodgepodge of things that I talk about when it comes to my lives. Yes, this page is about healing financial trauma, your financial abundance, operating in the highest level of self, loving yourself, understanding that your self-worth is the most important thing to be able to pull in your financial abundance, loving yourself more, and all of those surrounding topics and things. But you know I have gone through so many cycles and seasons in such a rapid pace over the last couple of years. And if you are like me and you've been on this healing journey, what I realized is we're always going to be healing, but like you're already there. We are here together. Yes, we are always looking to better ourselves. We are always looking to heal ourselves from the past and be better people and have better relationships and love ourselves more. But in doing that, we have to remember that there's not always something to fix all the time. Yeah, like you've forgiven yourself, you've gone through this journey. Like I said, I know so many of you resonate with me and where I am. I see it in the comments, the love that you give me in this community. So I know that you feel me, but I have really, really grown to understand that sometimes you're just there. And like the constant thinking that you have to fix yourself over and over and over and over again, it sometimes dilutes what you've already done, how powerful you already are, all of the things that you've gotten beyond, the traumas, the pain of the past, all of that. Like you made it. You may not be as far as you want to be in your head, but give gratitude, give yourself grace, give yourself the luxury of love right now in the present moment versus the thoughts of always thinking you have to fix everything. And so I've been learning that through the healing journey that so I just constantly thinking about, okay, healing this, and you become so aware because you want to be your best self. You want to be the best version of yourself, but just give yourself the grace, give yourself like the pat on the back, like walk in your power and who you are, stand up in who you are. Hello, hello, who is that? Y'all know I get close because I have a hard time seeing. Hi, Tori. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're beautiful too. I know you are. We all are. Monkey, Caroline, and Jessica. Oh, Jessica, I love the way your name is spelled. Thank you so much for joining. But yeah, so like give yourself that love that you made it this far. Like I think we just get so caught up in, living in the past and not giving ourselves enough permission to be who we are right now in this moment, and really understanding that we already are glorious. Like we're already like the kings and queens, the emperor and empress. We're already like shining our light in so many ways. And yes, it's wonderful that we want to constantly evolve and be our best, highest selves. but just love who you are now. Be present with who you are now. You know, yes, we need a plan. Yes, we need strategies for the things that we want to do in life, but be present to the relationships and the people and the environments, and just love really is the highest frequency. And as I'm growing, as I'm evolving, I'm just learning more and more to really appreciate everything around me. I feel like, and I can't really, I don't want to like compare the United States to other countries, but I will say not everyone lives like we do in the United States, right? If there's anybody in, um, you know, another country, please let me know. Like, I think everything is so fast paced, and we have to like have everything now that like instant gratification, and go go go, and there's always this to do and this and that. It's just like, it's like, just appreciate life right now. Is 801 credit score good? Yes, 801 is a great credit score. Great credit score, Don. Great job if that is your credit score. Hey, Emma in Louisiana. I love Louisiana. Anyway, so loving yourself and really finding value in who you are is how you're going to get to the next level. Because what I am learning is that if we are constantly looking something to fix, right? Whether that's like physically, mentally, spiritually, and not really giving thought and understanding and praising who we are now, even when we get to where it is that we think we want to be, we won't appreciate ourselves then either, because then we're going to want to fix the thing that we're going to fix. And so it's like, it's if you think about it, it's actually kind of a little bit like the definition of insanity, right? 1111, that is such a powerful number, two pathways. But I just want people to understand the power of truly loving who you are and valuing who you are. Oh, thank you so much for the subscribe, Emma. Thank you, thank you. And if you think anyone else would love the content, definitely send this out to them. But yeah, it's you're so valuable. I spent so much of my life looking for validation in other people and things. And it wasn't that I don't think that I appreciated who I was, but I got so caught up in the what I call like the programming, right? People talk about the 3D, like the third dimension of where we are. Like, I get so caught up in the day to day and all the things that we are quote unquote supposed to do, that I forgot about me and who I am, and just finding appreciation and loving myself and who I am. And I think my biggest teachers, honestly, is being a parent, like being a mom, because your children show you yourself and you can't run away. So I cannot preach self-love to my kids if I'm not doing it for myself. And so when they say, Mom, you tell me not to critique myself or to say these negative things to myself, but I hear you saying them out loud to yourself. It's like, oh yeah, I can't tell them to do something and I'm not doing the same thing with my actions. So I've realized that no matter, the things that I may judge myself about or whatever the case is, just, you have to stop. Just stop it. There's nothing to fix. You are divine exactly how you are. Stop looking for things to fix. Love yourself. You are valuable. You are worthy of everything that you want. I say outside of yourself, you're already that person. And no, you don't have to be fixed in this way to manifest things that you want in your life. Sometimes I get so tired of people saying that, like, there is no perfection when it comes to manifestation. You know what it is? It's the self-love, it's the belief that you have in who you are that is going to manifest your frequency, how you vibrate. That's how the manifestation, not comparing yourself to other people or their chapters or their journey or their walk or their life. Stop. Just know that you are beautiful exactly the way that you are. You are divine exactly the way that you are. And there is someone that wants to listen to your messaging. They appreciate who you are for all of your gifts, for all of your talents, for how special you are. It's just you have to believe it. You have to know that you have purpose, that you make impact, that when you walk in the room, there are people that value you. And I have finally realized that about myself. And the little voice, that old version of myself that may sneak up and tell me otherwise, I have to tune her out. I respect her and I love her and I appreciate her, but I have to tune her out because in this in who I am now, she doesn't serve me. And no matter how much I improve, no matter whatever my next level is, my higher self, all of those things, who I am right now, I love this person. And so please, please, if you don't do anything else, love and value who you are right now because you've made it through all of the things that are behind you. You've made it. No matter how hard they are, no matter how challenging, you have made it. Hey, Tori, yeah, what's up? What's up? Thank you for coming back too. You definitely can tell me something. But just value you because you are so worth it. You are so worthy. And the closer that you get to really understanding who you are and the love that you have, whatever your spiritual belief, the higher power, the closer you get to that, which is what I call like divinity, to your divine self. And it's so easy to get caught up in the programming and wanting more and, judging yourself and thinking you need this or need that. And we really don't. Of course, it may feel good, but it's temporary. Have you always, if it's something that you like wanted to manifest, let's just say like a car or I don't know, some material thing, a pocketbook, clothing, a house, whatever it is, right? We get it and we're grateful, but doesn't that self gratification thing like wear off? It's not that maybe, like I said, you're not grateful for the thing that you manifested that you wanted that's outside of yourself, but it doesn't feel the same because you get the thing. All right, let's see, Tori. I've been dealing with some weight issues and I just want to know, do you have any advice for me? I've been struggling so much. I'm sorry if this is a random thing to say. Oh my gosh, Tori, no. Tori, I lost 120 pounds. So no, it's not random. It's absolute alignment that you said that to me. Because let me tell you something. I lost the weight because I started like having health issues, right? And my kids were little and I really wanted to be there for them. And I thought about like, you know, really like how healthy can I be? I wanted to live a long time and to see them grow. But for me, what I realized as I started to heal through a lot of my trauma, and the reason why I carried the weight was because I was hiding parts of myself. So, yes, I had the physical weight, but it was much deeper than that for me in terms of my mindset. And so I say that because once I lost the weight, it was an illusion. I would look in the mirror and I would still see the person that carried the weight, even though I lost the weight, if that makes any sense. Because there were things that I was still carrying inside of me that I hadn't healed from. And so just know that whatever reason, you know, that you're carrying the weight, right? You know, everybody's weight is not necessarily due to overeating and all of those things, right? There are things, there are medical issues. There's all kinds of reasons why people may have gained weight or, you know, are heavier than others. They're built, our bodies are different. There's so many things, right? For me, it really was due to emotional stuff and carrying trauma. Like I was able to pinpoint as a child when I started to gain weight because I spent the majority of my life, you know, overweight. But it took me a long time to connect it to emotional things. But like what I'm saying right now, the constant wanting to fix yourself, it's fine if you want to look different, if you want to be healthier, but not to think that you're something to fix. Because even when you get to the point of the weight loss or whatever it is that you want to do, if your mindset isn't right and you haven't fixed that, you're still going to be carrying that same person. You may look different visually, but inside, if you're having these issues and this pain, it's not going to just go away because you lost the weight. So what I'm saying is, as you're shedding, right, the weight, if that's what you choose to do, make sure that you're also shedding the mindset that got you there, the negative thoughts, that you're, you know, understanding how to eat better or whatever you need to institute in your life. Because if not, you're going to find yourself in the same place mentally as you were, because it's a temporary mind fix. And it's like we play mind games with ourselves thinking that if we just do this, then we're going to feel this way. If we just do this, and we may feel this way, but it's going to be temporary if we don't really heal ourselves and who we are. So I want to send you so much love and light, Tori, and I really appreciate you for being vulnerable, and trusting me. Um, but yeah, I, um, I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that, the struggle. Um, but you have to you have to forgive yourself and you have to be open with yourself. You have to love yourself where you are, the version of yourself with who you are right now, Tori, so that you can love yourself with the next version of who you are. Because if you can't love yourself and really, you know, embrace the person that you are now, how you look now, how you feel now, you're not going to be able to truly and appreciate the person that you want to become. So I just want to send you so much love and light and just so much healing energy and strength, because whatever your goal is when it comes to your weight loss journey, your healing journey, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. So like, this is the reason why I get on. Like, I'm about to wash my face and get ready for bed, and something in my spirit says to get on. And this is the reason why, because I know that there are so many of you in so many ways that resonate with my different stories. I have so many stories of my life, and so many things that have happened to me in my life. I just feel like, you know, it could be 100 people and I could be like, yep, that happened to me too. Let me tell you, yep, that happened to me too. So no pain, no trauma, nothing that I've been through, I do not take it for granted, because it's for me to be able to share it, to help, to give support, to give, you know, inspiration for other people. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Yes. Yes, you're welcome. You are so welcome. And I know I have 3 kids and I understand, and especially when they were little, because I had two, they were very, very close in age, and I had two babies, and that the whole mom life is no joke. And people don't understand sometimes, especially for women, how tough it is, and our bodies changing and hormones, and it's a whole thing. It really, really is. So thank you again for trusting me with asking me that. And I just send you so much love and so much support. Um, but I'm gonna jump off. You know, I am just so grateful to be alive and to have survived through so many things in my life, and here to talk about it, here to kind of just be on this mission of helping others and helping all of us heal, but know that we are already abundant and that we need to love every single part of ourselves right now, in the now moment, in the present. Oh, wow. And they are now best friends. They used to hate. That is so inspiring, especially for me. Thank you for that, Tori, because yes, these kids, like, they have these relationships and all of that. So that is so inspiring, and that makes me really feel good, because it's hard when you have 2 kids and their siblings, and you're just like, you want to see your kids like be best friends and love each other, and then they go through these things of like not liking each other and their personalities, because they are 2 different humans. They may have come from you, but they are 2 different humans with 2 different sets of personalities. But that's a beautiful thing that they're best friends now. So thank you for sharing that. That definitely gives me hope as a mom. So thank you so much for that. Um, but yes, I want to send everyone an abundance of love and light. And look, it's almost June, and so we are going into the second half of this year, and just find things to make you happy. It's, the, the summer is here. Get some sun, go out. Sun, vitamin D is so important. Just if you just take 5-minute walks every day, get some fresh air, do all of those things. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Tori. You have an amazing night too. You have an amazing night too. So yeah, so just find something. Everyone, find something that just makes you smile. You know what I mean? It's really, really important. You know, the little child in you, find her or him, and love on that person. Do things that you used to do, playing outside, all of the things, find that spirit inside of yourself, because we have this life to live, and it has to be about more than just fixing ourselves and keeping ourselves busy, but just really appreciating and waking up every morning with gratitude for the most simplest things. And that could just be being able to be on the wake up list and take a breath, right? So anyway, I hope everyone has an incredible night. I want to send everyone a whole bunch of love and light. I love this community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, you are your greatest value. You are your greatest asset. Talk to you soon. Take care.